Well, good morning to all in the Marmy Army. This morning it is Sunday, the 17th of November, and I'm going home. I am going to Broadway. Don't really live there, it's an in-joke. For those people who have watched the channel for a couple of years now, I made up once that I lived in a beautiful little Cotswold village called Broadway. Don't know why I did it was childish. I made my way onto the village Facebook notice board and posed as a villager for a couple of years. For my own amusement, nobody else's. And there is no better place to start this morning than checking in for the first time in a long time and see what has been going on in Broadway this week. It's been going off in Broadway, and the hot topic of conversation is which celebrity was going to be turning on the Christmas lights this year. Now, I can reveal, Marmers, that the celebrity turning on the lights in Broadway this year is none other than Little Mo from EastEnders. Don't know the actress's name, that's irrelevant. She's Little Mo. It's not gone down well with locals. A lot of people have asked who she is, but given what she went through with that awful husband Trevor, I think that's fairly unfair. She's got a lot of guts coming out of that house and turning these lights on because he could be lurking. Posts from the Broadway notice board, just your standard stuff. Who is our MP and what's the best way to contact? Did reply to that one. Another one, there's a lady called Daisy Scott who is after somebody to clean out her shepherd's hut. I'm assuming that's a euphemism. Then we've got these ladies who are making their very own chunky knit blankets every night in the pub. There they are. I did comment on that one. I just left a lovely little note which just said, "Are you the world's crappiest glove?" But this has to be the best post on the Broadway notice board this week. Hello, I'm looking for someone who is brilliant at ladies' intimate waxing with attention to detail. I already use a lady, but keep finding myself left with stray hairs that she's left. There are no words, but I did reply. I went with, does it have to be a lady or can I have a go? Now, what has been happening to me this week? I don't know whether you're all aware of this, but the Christmas season has begun. We did have the misfortune to watch Love Actually. Now, to add insult to injury, I had to actually buy the bloody thing from Amazon Prime, $5.99. But the girls have to watch it. Oh, they should watch Love Actually. Why? It's absolute trash. Last night when I watched it, I was reminded by how bloody awful it is. Absolutely shocking. A myriad of upper class storylines that just don't make sense or add anything to the story. You know, that weird bloke, Colin, who goes to America and ends up getting it on with 4 American dollies. It's a deceptive message to send to dorks everywhere. It's not going to happen, lads. You know, you can forget it. But, you know, worst of all, that awful storyline where Colin Firth ends up sort of like snarming up to some girl who can't speak English. And Emily last night was like, "Oh, I love this storyline." What do you mean you love this storyline? She's been trafficked. It's perfectly obvious. Unbelievable. And we're expected to believe that Hugh Grant is not only the Prime Minister, but he's going to get it on with Tiffany from EastEnders, who on the side is also being molested by a visiting American president. I mean, I guess that part of things that you could probably believe would happen in real life, but I doubt Keir Starmer's got it in him, let's face it. Anywho. There is the Lifford Race HQ, and I don't know if you can see, but just up there we have the marathon runners about to go. And goodness me, I wouldn't swap places with them. This morning I am doing the half. When I woke up this morning, I did not regret that decision, not for a single second. And there goes the marathon. Oh, it's superb. There they go. Off and running. So I'm outside the grill by James Martin at the Ligon Arms. Mains, £33 for a bit of salmon. which I'm sure has been done to perfection by James, but he'll still get some flack, I would imagine. Talking of flack, God, Parkrun gate, 2 weeks in, goodness me, the abuse I've received online, absolutely bloody car crash, shocking. Didn't really understand how I could have offended that many people. I only said it was a race. You know, I can't lie, it hurts sometimes, to be honest, it really does. I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing else to say. No more race to play. The winner takes it all. The loser's standing small besides the victory. That's my destiny. I was in your arms, feeling I belong there. I know it made sense, building me a fence, building me a... Walking back towards the Lifford Hall with me is class marmer and all-round race director and nice guy. It's Andy Goldsby. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Tim. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. Excited.
Looking forward? I have. I've been meaning to do this now for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's sort of reminiscent of being trudged up Broadway Tower as a kid. We used to do a traditional Christmas Eve visit to Broadway when we were kids. And yeah, nothing was ever open. We used to literally just walk up and down the village and drive up to the tower, have a quick look, and then go home again.
Then go home. Well, everyone was happy, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, it was marvellous.
Simpler times.
Simpler times back then.
Now we've just had the race briefing. There's Ian, drinking coffee, as usual. About a litre on stage up there. But there we go, heading towards the start. Look, I treat you well at Cotswold Trail, you know. Got a buff, which I've switched. I've changed my lucky dog one, because this one, there's quite a lot of it. Keep my little neck warm. It is quite cold, and I've gone for the t-shirt because I'm trussed up like a Christmas turkey, and I'm just hoping it won't chafe my nips as it did last time. No reason to think it would be any different, but more for me. So George, you had to think about it. Which way do we go? You've got no idea, have you? None whatsoever. Brilliant. Well, I'm heading now. It's this dash down the high street. It's like someone said that there was a sale at the Edinburgh cotton mill for a wolf fleece. I think more middle class than that. At this point, there really is no point in running. There you can see that hill. There's very little point. First mile is as brutal as I've ever run. But there, that's your reward at the top. The Broadway Tower. Thank you. Right, back on the flat. Let's hit it. 3 miles in, so far so good. Down there, thank you, gents. No. Wrong direction. That was great. Embarrassing. Come on, go. Kick him, will you? I forgot how much I love this though. Well, through! Not yet. To be as graceful as you want to be. Don't feel right this. I'm gonna get shot at. Right, this is the nemesis. It looks innocuous. There are rocks everywhere. And it's steep. Jesus Christ. Guy ahead of me is like a gazelle. It always happens. Oh, wrong choice. You have to try and pick your route. I'm always picking the wrong one. My summer place. Hello, beautiful. Not you as well. About half a mile from home. No mistakes yet. Alright, on the way back in. 1/10 of a mile according to this. Yes. We are there. Perfect. And thank you. Alright, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, are you feeling tired?
Tired.
Excellent. Where's George?
Eating all the cakes.
Thought you might be. Yeah, you seem more interested in the snacks than the sport, I think. Yeah. Well, look, thank you ever so much again.
You're welcome, well done.
You must enter this race and enter the Century Way and the Century Halfway in
Which
September.
is open already on site
Open
entries.
already. In fact, we could do like they do on Strictly. Open. You don't watch Strictly, do you?
Yeah.
Do you? Just like, yeah, that'll do. Alright, catch you later. Alright, really good to see you again. And you haven't stopped eating all day. Every time I've seen you.
He's getting ready for his run.
Yeah.
Should not believe knee then.
That one. No, look. Oh God, it's there. Look, see that scar there?
Yeah.
There's a little, there's a bump. It's gone down a little bit. Look.
Have you seen anyone?
He's
No.
just going to keep racing.
I'm just gonna. I'll keep whinging about it and then leave it.
And then go run a
Yeah.
faster pace.
Yeah. And so that was the Broadway Half Marathon, achieved in a time of, I think it was just under, well, it's just about 1:47, which is not bad. 1,800 feet of elevation and hard trails. So I'm delighted, really. Right, Marmers, remember, hit like, right? You did fabulous things to the algorithm a couple of weeks ago simply by hitting like. Do not forget, if you're at the end of this video, hit like before you go. And so, this is MARM from Broadway. If you want to know what I'll be doing next, well, next week I'll be doing a park run. I mean a park race. But now, in the immediate future, I'm going to go and help a lady clear out a shepherd's hut. And after that I might help her with some intimate waxing. So, see you next week.